Hello Matt, good to see you again as always. We had the Meet the Manager evening this evening here at Sutton. How was that for you? Did you enjoy getting grilled by the fans?
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily I got grilled, Ahmed. It was a really positive evening. I was really pleased that it took place and the timing of it really, because I feel I need to sort of have that contact with the fans again and express how I felt the season had gone so far. And it was good for them to hear where I feel we're at as a team. And also then to answer the questions and any concerns that they've got and just make sure we're all off the same page and the togetherness to keep us driving forward to the important games we've got coming up.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a breath of fresh air from having to deal with the usual stress of preparing for a game. You're having to just be a bit more laid back, basically.
Yeah, it was nice environment, got some good questions there, and hopefully the fans that did attend tonight, I'm really appreciating them coming out and supporting the evening, supporting me and asking the questions and getting the answers that hopefully they wanted to hear.
Good, hopefully you have more of those in the future. We want to just cover Billericay again, obviously not so much a result, but what you learned from that evening. Obviously it was a disappointing result for everybody and we all wish that we could have gone further in the FA Cup, but there were definitely some things in that game which we could have easily learned from. Is there anything you noticed that you can adapt to the team for Saturday?
I think I said afterwards the probably biggest thing over the tie was not taking our chances in the second half at home on Saturday, where the game should have been out of sight. And we were by far the better team on the day on Saturday, and we should have won 4 or 5-0, and it should have been game over. But all the time it was 1-0. We gave them a puncher's chance from a good start at Billericay on Tuesday night to concede, a silly free kick and give them the opportunity to put a ball in the box. And as soon as they got the equaliser, the crowd and their players, the towels were up, and it was quite a hard period for us. And we gave away some silly goals, and it turned into a real cup tie, a bit end to end, which hasn't been us this season. And I'm disappointed in the goals we conceded, but still had numerous chances to get back into the game.
Yep, and is there any regrets about not being in the competition? Obviously it was a big hope for Sutton to be going in as far as they could this year, obviously with a depleted squad, but they have courage and belief in themselves clearly. Would there have been more hope to have gone further in the competition?
Of course, yeah, the FA Cup is massive to any club at all levels, probably outside the Premier League, and wanting to have cup runs and progress as far as they can. So we're no different to any other club in the country from when the extra preliminary starts back in August. So of course we wanted to try and go as far as we can. We haven't done. Unfortunately, it wasn't for the want of trying or the effort that the lads and the desire that we've all put in as a group. It hasn't worked out over the 2 games, but as I repeat myself again, it should have been over on Saturday night, and that's the regret I had, is not finishing the tie off on Saturday.
Yeah. So onto the squad. You obviously stressed a few injuries. Is there any updates on them after Tuesday, and what are the odds of them being available for Saturday?
Yeah, well, it's Thursday now, so we're back in tomorrow for training. Eastie went off injured. He's not too bad, but we'll have to see how he is for sure in the morning. But he is a doubt. But we'll have to know either way in the morning, along with Bolly Winrow, who obviously missed the session with the game on Tuesday, and he'll be joining in the training session tomorrow to see if he's fit enough to be involved. But other than that, I don't think we're too bad, and those are the 2 main concerns at the moment.
Yeah. Let's talk about the next 2. They're both at home, so a good chance again to increase home comforts and get wins back at Candy Green Lane. First of all, Ebbsfleet at the bottom of the league. Yes, they are bottom, but you never know what you could get with them. There's mixed. It can be a mixed bag with them. With high flying Halifax on Tuesday, top of the league as well. So it's almost 2 polar opposites over the weekend. How do you see the next 2?
And I'll say the next 2. I think I've just explained it in the forum there. The biggest thing for me in this league is the thinness of the gap between the top teams and the bottom teams. We've got 2 tough games, whether we're playing Ebbsfleet, who are currently bottom of the league, or we're playing Halifax, who are currently top of the league. I think both are very well respected with good players, and will be 2 very hard games for us. Kevin Watson, the manager of Ebbsfleet, the caretaker manager, who I know well, he's a good guy, and he's been around and had a good career, and he's looking to make his own stamp on things, since I think this will be his 4th game as caretaker, to hopefully try and get the job for himself. So he's looking to have his own style and implement his thoughts onto the squad to try and get a result to see if he can get the job. So that makes it even harder for us. And they've had a good cup win away at Woking on Tuesday night. So As I say, we'll concentrate on Ebbsfleet to start, and once we've got the Ebbsfleet game and hopefully a good result under our belt, then we can start concentrating on Halifax and trying to put a couple of good results together.
All right. And finally, ruthlessness in front of goal. We did score in our last 2 games. You did state a few weeks back that you wanted your strikers and anyone anywhere in the box, if they're within vicinity, be clinical, be ruthless. Some fans feel that there haven't been as much of a ruthlessness in front of goal. Is there anything that you can say to the players to increase their confidence when it comes to being clinical?
I don't think it's a lack of confidence particularly. I think we're creating numerous chances a game. There's nothing wrong with our style of play, how we're getting into those areas and the chances we're creating. We're just literally not finishing the job off. But I feel with the players in our attacking areas, every team has a 6-7 game pre-season to get everyone up to speed. Omar Bougel's only played 6 games this year. Tommy Wright has only played 6 games in a year. Will Randall's had a long period of injured. He's coming back. Carl Reid has had no pre-season. He's only getting a handful of games. So I think it's just maybe it's not confidence. I just think maybe it's a little bit of sharpness that we're missing in front of goal. So in the meantime, I won't change what I'm doing. I believe in what I'm doing and how we're playing, and we'll keep creating chances and just hopefully that little bit of luck and the tide turns for us and we get that first goal and we go on to win the game and take our chances to see it through.
Well, hopefully Saturday's the start of that. Thank you very much.
No problem.